welcome to the Whiskey Vault. It's Tuesday episode.
It's Tuesday.
Guess what morning it is, Daniel?
Yes. It's Tuesday morning.
This is damn near a live stream.
Yeah.
We could have just done a live stream. Anyways, we're here.
Yeah, we're shooting about an hour before this is supposed to go live because we had a long day yesterday.
A good day, but a long day.
Yeah.
So what are we drinking?
We're, I figured since we drank the Scotch Military Special.
We did.
It was only fair if we gave the bourbon one a try.
There's another one. Oh. Alright, show the people.
Now we know a little bit more information about this one.
Right.
This is from Matthew Zitrick.
Matthew Zitrick! I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. No, really, I got winded.
Just work up to it.
Matthew Zitrick, you magnificent bastard! I almost dropped the bottle.
I know.
Here.
You almost lost your
I
grip.
felt it, the shaft loosening.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 4-year-old whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Straight bourbon. It's coming from Bardstown.
Aged a decent amount of time.
Yeah, so here, and you know, it's proof down
Bardstown,
to...
Kentucky bourbon, 4 years old.
Proof down to 40 because...
Proof down to 40, okay. All
you know,
right.
they're trying to make it last. Now, here's the thing. I would think that a 4-year-old bourbon is going to handle itself a lot better than a barely 3-year-old blended Scotch.
So already the nose on this Military Special is, for me, a nicer quality nose. I know it's a different category,
Yep.
but a nicer quality nose than compared to the other.
Yeah, it's got more of the banana notes.
Banana notes, and it's definitely bourbon, but it seems like it smells younger than 4 years. Almost pointy sharpness from the alcohol.
Yeah.
But only at 40%. It's like, I wouldn't be expecting that much alcohol on the nose at 40%.
Yeah, it's a little hot on the nose for being so low.
But
let's,
get that brown sugar and honey
yeah.
underneath the alcohol.
Citrus. Man, those fumes are jumping out of the glass
A
for me.
little bit of that acetone. That's the hotness. It takes the form of kind of like an acetone. So I'm getting
It's all right.
I'm getting the honey and cinnamon now.
Here, this is this is just a simple honey, cinnamon, slight banana, and then barrel pepper, and then the aftertaste is thin,
Yeah.
and gone, and kind of burny, like it
So
burns a little,
it does not.
which is weird.
I think the bar for the Military Special was set really low with that.
Oh no, this one says aged 3 years. Maybe there was a version that did 4 years.
Okay, so it's 3 years.
I was looking at the wrong
3
one.
years. Forget everything they said.
Yeah, start over. It's 3 years.
The Scotch, man, that was just special in all the wrong ways.
Yeah. By the way, someone else gave us one of these bottles, and the other one, I think, said 4 years on it.
So we're gonna have to do another version.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do
And
that.
compare.
This was not somebody who wanted to be bastarded. They
right.
were just like, hey, check this out.
Just some random dude.
Yeah, but this one was, no, it was a friend of mine.
Do whiskeys just get handed to you?
Yeah, well, by friends.
Oh, you don't have friends then.
I got lots of friends. You see all these whiskey bottles?
Who needs friends when you have whiskey? So, here's the thing. Daniel and I we flew twice.
Yeah, flew up to Dallas and back.
Like way early in the morning and then at night.
Yeah, left at 4:30 in the morning, got back at midnight.
And Daniel gets recognized at least double the rate that I do.
Yeah, everywhere we walked, every location we were at.
Yeah.
Hey, they recognized me at Iron Root too.
Dude, shut the hell up. The people who were waiting on us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. And I think it's pretty clear why. You look weird.
I look weird.
And you
So
can,
like, hey, is that weird looking?
and I saw, I didn't see how it happened, but the second time that it happened, you were walking by this guy, and he didn't even see you. He just heard you talking to me. He goes, Whiskey Tribe!
Yeah, it was a security. It was a TSA security agent.
He heard your weird voice.
Yeah.
So you have a weird voice
I have a
coming
weird-
out of a weird hobbity
I
body.
have a weird voice.
Just everything about you is weird.
It's a soothing voice.
I'm much more just default standard random dude. I blend in a crowd.
No, I mean, as far as budget whiskeys go, I would put this in the same category as I would have the generic Henry McKenna's or something like that.
I would say Henry McKenna is a bit
No,
nicer.
you're talking about the tin.
Okay.
I'm talking about the budget.
Oh,
McKenna.
I don't think I've had the budget. Drew Conley says, if Daniel and Rex see my comment, I could really use some advice on a couple of whiskey-related things. First thing, been thinking about starting an infinity bottle to experiment with my whiskey collection. Currently have 12 bottle collection that is comprised of, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dewar's 12, Johnny Walker Black 12, Macallan 12, Trader Joe's Speyside 8, Finlagan Old Reserve Isla Scotch, Bushmills Original, Bushmills Black Bush, Jameson Cask Made Stout Edition, Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare 10-year-old, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, High West Double Rye, Wild Turkey Long Branch, Wild Turkey 101. Out of all the bottles in my collections, which would be best in an infinity bottle? That was question number 1.
Everything on that list would work well in an infinity bottle, I think, except the Finlagan. Go easy on the Finlagan.
Oh, the Isla?
Yeah, but everything else, I think you could probably equal proportion it.
Yeah, and if you're concerned about it getting too haphazard and weird, you could just do a category infinity bottle for your bourbons, a category infinity bottle for your Irish there. Question number 2.
Try that. That's the budget Henry McKenna. Back to back, this one's slightly more sour at the end.
And the McKenna has a little bit more of maraschino, cherry, cinnamon.
And a little more barrel.
And a little more barrel, yeah.
But this one's a little bit more sweet and sour sauce. Try that now and think sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
And
Only after you follow the McKenna.
I find the barrel after I follow the McKenna, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, but you see, I put those head to head.
Yeah.
There's just different variations on a
Question 2.
quality.
I'm 23 years old, have a passion for whiskey tasting and collecting. I would really like to make a career in the whiskey industry. How would I go about getting my foot in the door and finding an entry-level job in the industry?
So here's the thing. Every single company in the whiskey industry, just like every company in the world, is simply looking for people who will actually show up and do the work they said they were going to do without having to be guided every single step of the way.
Right.
Take on extra work hard, not complain, pick up the slack. You can do that anywhere in the alcohol industry. Look for local craft. Count on the fact that you're probably going to need to be part-time at first, because most of the places are not looking for full-time employees with no experience.
And most of them don't even have the budget for it.
Well, for craft they don't, yeah.
Right.
But even bars are not going to try to hire a new full-time employee with no experience. But they might hire a bar back. And the fastest way to learn the real industry is to be in it, as opposed to going to a class. So go to become a bar back, work your ass off, become a bartender, become a waiter, right?
Yeah, and in any of those positions, figure out, how do I become a go-to person?
Yeah, and then get to know the
do I-
reps.
How do I become indispensable? And as soon as people start saying, oh gosh, this guy, he's always handling a super important thing, this girl is always doing something amazingly well, she's always the person we're sending our customers to, then it's easy to get a full-time position.
Every time I ever got a good bartending gig, it was, I always started as like a door guy or as like a bar back.
You were a bouncer?
And then, not a bouncer, I was checking IDs. There was another really big guy standing
Bar
next to me.
called the Shire.
Yeah, the Shire. So, but if you're studying and you are asking questions of the reps that come through, and every time the people in charge are around, they see you actually trying to learn and be better at your job, that's the guy you kind of want doing things.
Yeah. All right, we got the Valesia LaBelle. Cool name. Okay, guys, I've been subscribed to your channel for a while now. I've just been a little bit timid about leaving comments and asking questions. A little bit of background about me. I'm a welder. I work construction. I know I'm going to get an eye roll, but it's okay. I'm a Jack Daniels lover. I like drinking with the mixer. I prefer Coca-Cola. What would you suggest when coming off using a mixer?
Switch to sparkling water first,
Okay.
right? So you start
sparkling
to
water
taste
in
what
the-
just the whiskey tastes like instead of whiskey and
Sure.
another flavor.
Yeah.
And then switch to ice, and then work your way into a little bit of water, but no ice.
Okay, so what
backwards.
all he's had is Jack Daniels so far.
And Coke.
He's asking what whiskey should he consider. He'll wait for an answer before he has that drink.
Okay.
Until then, he's going to be drinking his favorite, Jack and Coke.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to stick to Jack for a while, because you already will recognize the flavor of that even when you start removing the Coke. So I would say just for now, stick to Jack and just try drinking it with things other than Coke and other styles. So carbonated water, ice, a little dash of water. And then from there, guys, put in the comments what other whiskeys he should go to with mixers.
With mixers. So apparently he likes Jack.
Mm-hmm.
American whiskeys. I think it could be fun if he did a little romp across the pond.
Yeah, maybe head over to Ireland.
Maybe like a Jameson Caskmates Stout Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Not super expensive.
Right.
Really easy. A very different flavor profile, but it's friendly. It's nice.
And if you do Irish on the rocks, it's going to be really approachable.
Mm-hmm. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, a fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal a lover's heart.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.